You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Today in New York, all eyes were on the courtroom as Sean Diddy Combs appeared for his sentencing hearing. The music mogul, who was once at the top of the entertainment industry, is now facing a possible prison sentence after being convicted earlier this year on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Prosecutors have been pushing for more than 11 years behind bars, but Judge Arun Subramanian indicated that sentencing would likely follow the federal guidelines, which suggest just under 6 to just over 7 years. What makes this case so striking is the enormous contrast between who Diddy has been in the public eye and the charges for which he was convicted. His defense team leaned heavily on that contrast. They even presented a documentary-style video to the court, filled with images of Diddy's philanthropy, his family life, and his influence as a cultural figure. Along with that video came letters of support and emotional testimony from his children, who pleaded for their father to be given another chance. The defense argued that Combs has already been punished in ways far beyond the courtroom. His lawyer Mark Agnifilo pointed out that the scandal itself has destroyed his reputation, his career, and his businesses. Everybody knows what happened to Sean Combs, he said, emphasizing that the publicity alone has been devastating. In addition, the court was told of Combs' ongoing struggles with PTSD, depression, and anxiety, conditions his attorneys connected to childhood trauma, including the murder of his father when he was just 3 years old. Community leaders and advocates also spoke on his behalf. The head of a nonprofit that helps former inmates described how Diddy had positively impacted fellow prisoners, teaching programs behind bars and offering encouragement. Reverend Gary Johnson told the court, "Give him to us and we won't let you down," promising to help Combs continue his rehabilitation if released. Defense attorneys further painted a picture of a man who has endured severe hardship in custody. They revealed he was nearly attacked by another inmate and has lived in fear every day due to his fame. His lawyer Brian Steele said, "He has punished himself more than anyone will ever be able to punish him," pointing to the collapse of his empire and his ongoing battles with lawsuits. Prosecutors, however, pressed for accountability. They insisted that Combs' actions had lasting effects on victims, and argued that his booking of public events before sentencing showed arrogance. The hearing became a deep exploration of 2 versions of Sean Combs, one as a trailblazer in music and business, and the other as a man convicted of crimes that cannot be ignored. His children, his community, and his lawyers asked for leniency, urging the court to see his remorse and his potential to do good. The judge is expected to issue the final sentence soon, and the world is watching to see what comes next for one of the most famous figures in hip-hop history. Stay subscribed for more videos.